If you've followed my channel on any level, all 6 of you, right as of this video, yeah, you will have seen this ugly thing I call my home lab. This will soon change. So the idea here is to install my new RackPath server rack that I got from Amazon. So we'll see how that goes. If you look here, I'm trying to plan out how I'm going to rack everything, and I'm using lined paper. So it is 49 inches tall, and it is a 25U server. So I decided to use lined paper because each line represents a U. Okay, so I have a SAS disc shelf that I almost never use anymore, but I'm going to rack it anyway. 1, 2 U's here, and then 4 U's for the JBOD, and then Plot Beast, Mr. Server, 2 U's for Little Beast, and then 4 U's for the new server. A whole bunch of empty space that I will eventually put things in, and then patch panel and a couple of switches. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so it's coming along. Got my switches mounted, got the rack built. I even have it secured to the wall. You can probably see that. Yeah, it's not a lag bolt, but it will hold it up. I mean, I'm confident because the shelf I have it on is pretty solid. So that's going to hold the bulk of the weight. That's just to keep it from toppling over. But I ran into a problem. Whenever you install a rack, make sure that your rack rails, if it's an adjustable rack, like these are, you see these bolts right there? Yeah, you can actually adjust these out, right? Make sure that you measure your longest rack rails. So I didn't do that. I measured it for my the way my older setup, which was 24 inches. Well, it turns out I have to be about 28 and a half, because these are 28 and a half minimum. So I'll probably either expand it out to like 30 or something like that. So I'll have to take this thing off the wall and readjust it, which is going to be a pain in the neck, but I have to do it, otherwise I can't fit my 4U rack rail. And just so happens my new 4U case came in, so I'll be dealing with that too. Okay, so progress is being made, but this will be edited together so you don't really know, but yes, I had to stop in the middle of the night because I was getting exhausted and incredibly frustrated. And by frustrated, I mean if I told you how I really felt, well, if I did have monetization, this would be demonetized. Anyway, so this is my Chenbro NR 12,000 server, a big beast, right? These rails, I don't remember how much I paid for them. I didn't pay very much for them. Well, considering what they are, these things are pretty dang solid. They're really solid. But I had to figure out how to install them. You know, did I ever mention I've never really racked large servers before? I mean, the best is my switches. Anyway, so I found out that this is almost impossible to get on without disconnecting this from here. And the reason why I know that is because I'm trying to get this off from last night's shenanigans and I couldn't do it. So found out if you push this, you could slide. Look at that. Only one hand. You can slide this all the way back. Anyway, then I could put this rail on, this inner rail I think they're calling it, over these notches. And then after I've installed this, I can put it together. Anyway, yeah, in the next clip you'll probably, well, hopefully see something somewhat of a result. It's in. The beast is in. There's a bunch of clips on the side I gotta push in order to push it back. It's just to lock it out so you don't have to worry about, I guess, the thing sliding on you while you're working on it. But it is in. And it slides pretty good, but I need both hands to push the clip, and I can't do that because I'm filming.